Poke, poke. Can I look at the letter again? I want to tell her no, not because I'm trying to provoke her, but because I hate the letter. My mother has heard Toshiko's question, though, and opened one watchful eye to make sure I do what I'm asked. She loves the letter. They both love the letter. The letter has an official stamp and a return address explaining the people who sent it are from the Department of Justice of the United States of America. I take it out of my handbag and hand it to Toshiko, who unfolds it reverentially. What does she think will happen if she tears it? They won't let us in? The whole point of the letter is that they won't let us out. Dear Mrs. Tanaka, you are informed that your application for reunion at a family internment facility with your husband, Ichiro Tanaka, has been approved. Please be informed that the only individuals accommodated through this agreement are Mrs. Setsu Tanaka, age 44, Miss Haruko Tanaka, age 17, and Miss Toshiko Tanaka, age 12. Arrangements will be made for such a reunion at Crystal City, Texas. Crystal City. We are going to a place called Crystal City. I'd put faith in the name at first because it leads you to believe you are going somewhere beautiful. A place where there might be a reason to pack nice things. My best dress, my new handbag, my bottle of taboo perfume. The train has other families on it, and we've gotten to know some of them. Mrs. Ginoza and her little daughter from Los Angeles. Old Mrs. Yamaguchi from Santa Cruz. Families with stories that sound exactly like each other's, except for a few details. My mother still politely listens to everyone else's, even though she must know by now how they will end. And then we got on this train. We were sitting down to dinner. The FBI men didn't let him finish the meal. They said it was because we were hiding Japanese correspondence. But it was letters from my mother-in-law that we saved in a hope chest. How could that be hiding? We knew an attorney, but he said there was nothing he could do. It's all legal. President Roosevelt issued a proclamation. Even now, I can hear my mother retelling our own story to the bride across the aisle, the one whose husband was taken 2 days after their wedding. They came on a Saturday morning when Ichiro was still at work, and they sat in my kitchen until he came home. Mama is saying, they wouldn't let me telephone him in case I used a code to tell him to stay away. We had to wait for hours. My husband was staying late to help a guest arrange a hiking tour. He was always staying late to take care of things. The men said he was using his job to pass information between guests traveling overseas. She leaves so much out of this story. She leaves out the fact that the Albany, where my father was a night clerk, was the nicest hotel in the city. That some of the guests were Japanese, but most of them were white. And they liked my father, and sometimes brought us gifts from places they traveled. Paper fans from Paris, a snow globe from New York City. She leaves out the fact that the governor came in once, and that my brother sold his secretary an orange soda in the hotel's pharmacy, and I gave her the straw to drink it with. Governor Carr's secretary told me I had lovely American dimples, and Kenichi and I spent the next week elaborately reenacting the scene as we mopped the floors at the end of the day. American dimples are fine, I suppose, if they're all you can get, Ken would say, though I prefer my dimples to come from France. Somewhere in the telling of this, when we imitated the secretary, we started giving her a posh accent that she didn't actually have. Did I say American dimples? Heavens, I meant American pimples. Nobody else thought it was as funny. Nobody else ever thought our things were as funny as we did. On the day the agents came to our apartment, I wasn't helping out at the soda fountain. Ken had left to become an American war hero by then. Papa and Mama didn't want me to work there alone. What I was doing was putting on my volleyball uniform.